The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A volcano watch has been issued for all residents living west of the Missouri and Red Rivers, due to the potential of the Yellowstone volcano erupting within the next few days. This is a potential result of the 9.9 earthquake that struck the Pacific Northwest about 30 minutes ago. Should a volcano warning be issued, you are advised to take these actions. Evacuate the radius around the volcano. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. Stay tuned for further information on this situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A volcano warning has been issued for all areas within a 500-mile radius of the Yellowstone volcano due to an eruption being likely within the next 12 hours. All residents within this radius are under mandatory evacuation at this time. This includes the following states: Idaho, Montana, Utah, Wyoming, northwestern Colorado, western Nebraska, northeastern Nevada, western North Dakota, eastern Oregon, western South Dakota, and eastern Washington. This also includes the provinces of southern Alberta, southeastern British Columbia, and southwestern Saskatchewan in Canada. All residents receiving this broadcast are strongly advised to evacuate now. Grab everyone in your home, and take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio for your journey. Stay tuned for additional information.
Warning. 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 Evacuate now. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. All residents within a 500-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park, evacuate now. The Yellowstone supervolcano is expected to erupt within the next 6 hours. Large ash clouds will engulf the area, and debris will be scattered for hundreds, potentially thousands of miles. All areas within a 100-mile radius will be destroyed, and potentially left uninhabitable for days, weeks, months, and maybe even years. All citizens receiving this broadcast are advised to evacuate to the East Coast immediately. If you choose not to evacuate, you will face certain death. Again, this is not a test. The United States government has ordered the evacuation of everyone within 500 miles of the Yellowstone supervolcano. Evacuate now. Warning. 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 Evacuate now. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. Evacuate now. Catastrophic danger warning for the entire western United States until further notice. The Yellowstone eruption is imminent and may occur within the next hour. It is too late to evacuate. Repeat, it is too late to evacuate. If you are within a 500-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park right now, you will face certain death. This area will be covered with ash between 4 inches and 3 feet deep. Yellowstone National Park will be decimated instantly. If you can ration supplies within the next hour, do so immediately. The National Guard is setting up shelters in the states of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. These states will experience the least amount of ash and are considered safe havens. Stay tuned for further information on this extremely dangerous situation. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. At 4:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Yellowstone Supervolcano experienced a catastrophic eruption, spewing ash within a 500-mile radius. All areas within a 50-mile radius have been apocalyptically obliterated, and areas within a 100-mile radius have been completely destroyed as well. The ash cloud from the eruption is expected to blanket the entire United States within the next 24 hours. Everyone in the United States, seek shelter now. The President will speak on all stations shortly. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the United States government to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WNET. We will continue to serve the New York City area. If you are not in this area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the New York City area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. This alert is for the entire United States. Since the eruption of the Yellowstone volcano 1 week ago, multiple strange weather patterns have occurred. The following strange weather patterns have been reported. Very fast EF5, potentially EF6 tornadoes in the Midwest. Temperatures below freezing in the south. And 100+ degree temperatures in the north. Residents in the north should stay cool and stay indoors. Residents in the south should stay warm with multiple layers and blankets. Residents in the Midwest should take cover now and protect themselves from flying debris. Stay tuned to this channel for further information. An excessive heat warning has been issued for the entire northern United States until further notice. The eruption of the Yellowstone volcano in Wyoming has caused a sudden increase in temperature. Temperatures are more than 100 degrees in the northern United States. Remember to stay indoors in an air-conditioned environment. Do not go outside. Stay tuned to this channel for further information. A freeze warning has been issued for the entire southern United States until further notice. The eruption of the Yellowstone volcano in Wyoming has caused a sudden decrease in temperature. Temperatures are less than 30 degrees in the southern United States. Remember to wrap yourself with blankets and extra layers of clothing. Stay tuned to this channel for further information. Tornado emergency for the entire Midwestern United States. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for the states of Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Dakota, and Texas until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time, over 100 tornadoes were located over the warned area. These tornadoes are more than 2.5 miles wide. Some locations impacted include Houston, Austin, Oklahoma City, Wichita, Topeka, Omaha, Lincoln, Sioux Falls, Pierre, Fargo, and Bismarck. Take cover now. Unofficially, these tornadoes are reported to have winds in excess of 300 miles per hour. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is a life-threatening situation.